that I get.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 47th episode of Grave Matters. I am Creepy Clown Girl, and alongside of me are the amazingly talented Philia Noctis and the Sleeping Wendigo. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys?
We're good.
Doing good.
Well, why don't we see who's in chat before we introduce our guest tonight, because it's an art-filled night.
I see there's 6 people watching, but as who is in chat, I see Christine Baker and Derringer.
Hello, Chris, and hello,
Hi,
Derringer.
Chris.
Thank you for being here.
Hi, Chris.
So, who are our guests tonight? So, anyways, our guests tonight, everyone, they are both artists. Everyone, please welcome Moridoll and Rayne to Grave Matters. Hi, you two.
Welcome.
Hello.
So
Thanks for being here. Oh, where's dice rolling when you need her?
I accidentally went Latin. I accidentally said hello in Latin.
Good
I
job.
wanted to go say hello, but no, I diverged into Latin. Divulged? Hello? English? Do I English? No. Devolved. There we go. Devolved. That's the word. Is it? Dictionary.
It's a word.
Word.
May not be the correct one, but it is a word.
It is.
De-evolution.
So, my question for the both of you is, neither one of you have a YouTube channel. So basically, when did you start your Twitter accounts? And tell us a little bit about behind your names and how you came up with them.
Rayne, you want to go first?
No, you.
God damn it. All right. All right, I
You're
see how it
right
is.
to be here. You go
You know
first.
what? Fair enough. All right, so I guess to start, I kind of joined Twitter like 2018. Just generally, I just kind of want to just generally post art, mainly just I don't know. I guess I mainly just want to get people's attention and entertain if I could. Just make something people like. Yeah.
That's good.
As name-wise, a friend of mine, after I didn't want to start using an old name again, a friend of mine helped me to put together something from a type of moth and a character I had, who I have not touched ever since then. Rest in peace, Ragdoll. But, yeah, so we...
Not to be confused with the narrator ragdoll.
No,
Isn't
like,
there
yeah,
a narrator named ragdoll?
you know, a separate thing. I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid.
Real quick, there is a slight echo. Can anybody else hear it?
I can't say I do.
Because there is an echo. Does somebody not have the video muted?
I don't.
That might be me. I've been told possibly that there might be an echo.
Okay.
Because I'm using voice mod because my mic was screwing up without it. So I pulled up voice mod. I think it's picking things up slightly. That might be my issue.
Okay.
I apologize.
No problem.
Don't know how to fix it.
It's okay.
I'm trying my best.
Okay.
All right, well, Rayne, now it's your turn.
Oh no. Oh no, the torch has been passed to me. Okay.
It's a talking stick.
Okay. Yes, talking stick. This is mine now. Okay.
Taking that
Actually,
back.
working with Mori, honestly, I actually joined back in 2018 on Twitter. But before that, I actually was on Instagram. But I switched over to Twitter. The reason why is because, like, since I was very young, I loved creating things. And I enjoyed it. And I wanted to share it with people. And if people didn't see it, I still was going to do it because I enjoyed it. If someone was going to be interested with it, then they would follow and they would check my stuff out. And I was happy enough with that. For my username? My Twitter username is Reindeer, which was just a pun, honestly. Because Rayne, R-A-Y-N-E, is actually my middle name. Which I really enjoy because of a fun little story that my dad told me about how I got it.
Do tell, do tell.
Oh, it's just... So my family's like gamers. They like games a lot. Except for my grandparents. They don't. But basically, at the time when I was born, my mother and my dad's favorite game was Blood Ring, which is where you play as a half vampire, half human, a Domvir?
I remember playing.
Oh my god. Good game. I I miss it. I still suck at the first game. I could not kill the first boss because stupid regenerating limbs. Hated it. But, my dad likes making our names flow with each other, like with the... forget the term. Basically just flow with each other and everything, and he jokingly said, hey, what if we have their middle name be Rayne? Just as a joke. My mom went full-heartedly into that, and my dad sat there confused, like, wait a minute. So I'm named after a vampire in a half vampire in a video game. So I really enjoyed it. So I decided, since I like deers, like mainly reindeers, I decided to just make it into a pun.
I like that.
Yeah, that's cute. But I think that's really neat that you have a name, because being an old school gamer myself, it's kind of neat that your parents were gamers. So now you're like the next generation of gamer. I think that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I think video games, like, I also wanted to be a video game designer, which was why I was doing a lot of drawing. But video games be hard. Excuse me, sir. Whoever makes video games, you wonderful person. You do amazing work. That stuff gives me an aneurysm. I tried coding the one time for web design. I had a stroke.
Wait, you understand how to do things?
Oh my God.
Sir? Excuse me?
No,
I can understand.
but I can't.
Partially. Yes, you can. You can somehow understand me. That's good enough.
You're a different case.
What?
How am I different? How am I a different case?
You're easier to understand than coding.
You're not wrong. You know coding more than me, I think.
And I forgot all of it.
Oh my God. Okay, Philia or Wendigo, do you have a question?
Okay, I actually have a question. Is your art strictly like computer and hand drawn, or do you do tactile art like sculpture and stuff?
Mora, do you want to go first?
I guess. For the most part, my stuff's hand-drawn, although I mess around with models, or at least I did. I haven't touched them in a while. I used to paint 40K models. I haven't touched them for the longest time, but for the most part, I do hand-drawn stuff. Like, just on computer. I need to dig up my tablet.
For me personally, I did a lot of, like, traditional originally. Before I went digital in actually 2018, I was messing around with a lot of just black and white like inking. For sculpture wise, I tried doing that. I really wanted to do that, but I never had the money to get the tools, so I just sticked with paper until I managed to somehow get a tiny little trackpad tablet. That was confusing. I switched from like a tablet that you draw on the screen to suddenly this trackpad that I'm setting on my computer. The amount of times I tried zooming on the tablet that doesn't have a screen in the beginning was absurd. I would just look down and go, oh, right. You can't do that. Well then, that thing has been with me for like 4 years? This poor thing, I feel so bad for it. This stylus is literally broken in half. It is this tiny little stub that I draw with. It still works.
I need to find my stylus.
You can get new stylus. My daughter's an artist, and
Wacom?
Wake
up.
Yeah, just look it up. Yeah, it's amazing the things you can find on Amazon.
Until it is sputtering and dying, I think I shall stick with my tiny little nub of a stylus. It's cute. It is adorable. I will keep him.
I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna throw that in the garbage.
For it still, though. It had an unfortunate meeting Like it had like a wonder. It signed up for a meeting and everything, and instead it decided to get a meeting with my knee on the bed. I
Rayne,
don't know how it got there.
I
Rayne,
broke a tablet that way.
Oh god.
It was
no,
under the
that
blanket. And I put my knee right in the middle of the screen.
Ugh, pain.
Kind of
Rayne?
sucked because I'd only had it for like 2 weeks. I was pissed.
It sucks.
I slightly feel that with what happened to my tablet. It just stopped working out of nowhere. I had to get a new one.
Your tablet
Yeah.
is smaller than my tablet.
Yeah, now I have a
That is
bigger
saying
one.
something. You have a bigger one now? Oh right.
I've had a bigger one.
I forget.
Welcome back, Wendigo.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back, Wendigo.
Oh, greetings.
My phone and my laptop decided they were going to mess up, and they're both on different internets.
Oh,
So I don't
great.
know. So I don't know how that happened, but I am back. Hopefully, nothing else happens.
Well then, we welcome your return to the circle around the coffin. Are we in a coffin?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Indeed. I see.
Around coffin discussion of all things horror.
Oh,
Yeah,
around
it's
the
like a coffin. It's a coffee table.
Wait. You guys aren't
we're
sitting in a
around a
bonfire?
coffin and someone currently is
What,
coughing.
Maury?
You are right.
Wait, you guys aren't sitting in the bonfire?
Can I sit in the bonfire?
No, it's mine.
Give me.
No,
Give me.
I don't like blisters on my ass.
Can I be
You-
set on fire?
Not if
Oh
I'm
my
already on fire.
Oh
good.
my god, this is great.
Mom said it's my turn to be on fire.
No, it's my turn to be on fire. I've been in the
me,
fire
sorry.
for hours. It's my turn.
You little shit.
I'm not little. I'm actually tall. I will take out your knees.
Sorry.
Just,
You are right. I have. I feel like I should apologize. We're just killing you.
Just takes a baseball bat and knocks out the kneecaps.
Hey, what better place? We're already around a coffin.
I may have accidentally almost broke his neck the one time.
Oh, we're telling
on
this
our
story?
First meeting.
We're telling this
First
story?
time we met. Oh god, I still feel bad.
Okay, so should I explain it or should you?
No, you. You're the one who got strangled.
Alright, so this gremlin child, this anomaly, decided to try to hop on my back for a piggyback ride. Instant regret as she heard my neck crack.
Oh my god.
And she instantly hops off and just starts repeatedly apologizing.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
We're in the first time meeting. It was supposed to be like 2 days before my birthday, and I was like, "Oh my god, Mori, hi!" And then literally, a few moments later, almost breaks his neck. I'm so
Gremlin.
sorry, Gremlin. I wear that title proudly. I am the greatest of
I don't want to be on
gremlins.
a plane with you.
You don't wish to be on a plane with me?
No.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Gremlins.
I've never been on a plane.
My grandfather was a pilot in World War II. And he would talk about the gremlins.
Oh my god, wait. I'm now confused. Maury, should I be used to this?
Probably.
Oh, no.
So, Wendigo, do you have a question for Maury and Rayne?
Yes, I do. When it comes to y'all's art style, what would y'all say is y'all's biggest weaknesses and y'all's biggest strengths? Strengths, my bad.
Oh,
Hmm.
backgrounds.
So
Backgrounds?
for me, I have an entire list. I have an entire list. So we have hair, poses, which you'd think that'd be easier, considering I draw all my characters basically have a ball joint. They have a ball joint. They have ball joint limbs. All the dolls, ball joint limbs. No, poses suck. I hate poses. I hate them so much. I'd say strength-wise, I'm good at coloring. There you go. That's it.
You color. It's cute. That's adorable. Absolutely. Would hold. I would gladly buy a doll.
Also,
of these
shading.
designs.
Shading. What's shading?
I would
Shading is
too.
real? I don't shade. Hell, for the longest time, I didn't even actually sketch.
Oh God. Oh, the pain.
I just drew it. I just drew it as I could.
One layer haver.
I believe you mean over 100. I'm about as bad as Saturn. Thank you very much.
I know.
For context, Saturn is one of our other friends.
God, 500 layers. Was that the one time we saw? Like
I
500?
think so. I think.
God.
Yeah.
They make such pretty sparkly art, but oh my God, what your layers organized, please, please. It's so chaotic. Oh, why is it 500?
That voice.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. My voice decided to pitch in cracky. Cracky? Crackle. For me.
Good thing you're not a narrator. It's very upsetting when that happens and you're recording.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
I was literally recording a video the other day, and I messed up so many times that I had to redo that video 20 times.
I feel pain. The best way I can try and connect to that is when my art program crashes and I have to redo some layers that were perfect and pretty.
Yeah.
And had so much color on it. And now I'm back to
Control
the
S.
sketch.
Control S. Save early, save often.
I do now. Back in my I had a crappy laptop. Mori knows about this laptop. This thing was disastrous. A potato top, a hell top, a thing that wanted to burn in a fire on its own making. Like, I didn't touch it, and suddenly, boom, it wants to just flatline. It was awful.
Oh.
This thing blue screened on me so many times that the one time I was like, even trying to save would have a chance of it blue screening when I tried saving, so it would corrupt the file.
Wow.
It was pain. This thing was a nightmare. I was so close to finishing a drawing once, it crashed, and I lost the file. I was stuck with this thing for
That's
months,
frustrating.
blue screening, and I was sitting there trying to figure out how to fix this, and I fixed it. Then an update happened, and then I was stuck with another month of blue screening. Then I fixed it, and then it decided to die and freeze and everything. I hate it. It literally has corrupt files that I can't fix. I found that out. I learned more about computers because of this stupid laptop. I hated it. Ugh. I should
Suffer.
actually answer the question.
Yeah, you should.
Yes, let's do that. Okay, for me, I said background. I dislike backgrounds. Backgrounds can be fun until they cause a problem, such as perspective. I hate perspective. If you add perspectives and backgrounds, I will have an aneurysm and a stroke, and then I will flatline. There is no coming back from that. That is premature death. That is what
Make a
happened.
note.
But I just like perspective is something that I'm still trying to work with. I have tried testing it, tried pushing as much as I can to it, but it's so difficult. I will literally sit there for hours trying to figure out perspective. So some of my drawings may seem a little flat, which I feel bad about. So these days I've been trying to push more into perspective, have things coming closer to the camera, things further away. I haven't posted these because art block is a pain, but I just try and figure that out. I actually do enjoy poses. I like messing around with poses and seeing what I can do. which is the complete opposite of Mori, who hates poses. Mori has come and asked me for poses before. It was interesting. The thing about poses, though, is one of the things I've noticed is arms are the final thing I will draw because I have no idea how I want to position the arms, which will cause me to have multiple different layers of different arm poses for just one drawing. I actually hit the point where I said screw it and created a character that had 6 arms just so I could stop myself from having to pick just one set of arms for a pose.
Yeah, I could see that.
I could see that.
You would think it would be fine, but for all those people who hate drawing hands, that's 6 hands.
My daughter is very good at doing hands and feet.
I will not touch human feet with a 20,000 foot pole. God, I hate human feet.
There's a way to learn. The way that we, because my mother's an artist also, and we taught my daughter by showing her the pinups from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. The hands-on pinups, and she was studying because there was one in particular named Vargas, and he was really good at hands and feet and making them dainty. So she would just copy his style, and now her hands and feet are great. So
I do need to practice more human feet.
Imagine drawing.
I just don't
feet
like
and
them.
just listen. Either I do little bumps on legs and just put sharp toes on them, or my character just doesn't have a lower torso.
You
What are
do
feet?
that a lot.
Listen, all right, I'm still proud of Scratch.
I never finished the drawing of Scratch. Okay, now I'm in suffering. Give me a moment. No. No, I was having fun with
context,
that. I had such a good pose for him.
I had a robot moth I named Scratch, meant to be just this upper torso just crawling around, who's also blind. I did a little swirl effect on the eyes I quite liked. Rayne just kind of fell in love with the design.
Kind of like what you did for my art that you did for me.
Kind of like the art I more so did for you. That was like, button eyes like a doll. Scratch had like straight up swirls.
Oh, swirls. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to just stare into the void. The void just stares back.
Well, speaking of your artwork, I was wondering, I believe your Twitter links are in the description. So if, everyone go check their Twitter and their artwork out. But are you both currently accepting commissions? And if you're okay discussing it, how much, like a profile as opposed to a full body, how much are your commissions?
You want to go first, Gremlin Child, or should I go?
You go, because I need to go and find them, because no one asks for the other prices. Everyone asks for ref sheets.
All right,
So
this
I
is
keep
going to
forgetting.
take long. So I do little doll commissions, but currently they're not open. They're going to be open soon again. I just need to get through a few that I haven't because I've had serious lack of motivation. Normally, before they were $5, I'm just charging 10. That's just for everything, fully colored, background, all that.
Awesome.
Probably be open.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. And now we wait 10 years for Rayne to find her prices.
I found them.
right.
Wow, record time.
I never made a drawing thing for them. They're just written. I literally just dug them up from Mori's DMs. So, basically, at the moment, I am not open because I have so many people who've commissioned me. At the moment, I am suffering. There was so much. I should have put a limit. I am dumb. This was my first time opening commissions, and I didn't realize how much people would want.
You made the mistake.
Which were mainly ref sheets. I could talk about my press. Basically, my fully rendered full bodies, they're like just $75. Really, that's
Okay.
not the highest priced item I have. My reference sheets, if you want like a full body reference sheet with like different expressions and like if you want a more detailed reference sheet, those are like 120 because
Okay.
that's a lot on them.
Right.
If you want less though, that they can be dropped down to like 80 at the lowest, depending on how much you want on it, really. My full body. Let's see. I'm not organized.
What's organization?
I don't know what that is.
Right.
I like chaotic organization. That is fine.
All of
Okay,
the BBs
full-
of the same size.
Full rendered, full body is 75. My half bodies are 60, and headshots are 50. I do like my sketches. Headshots are 15, half body 20, full body 30, and then if you want like my sketches that have like little shading details on them, that's just an extra 10. There's like additions where like line art can be like an extra $10 on top of the sketch pricing. Flag
Okay.
colors another extra 10, and then if you just want like cell shading, like 5 shading on that, that's just plus 5.
Awesome. Great prices.
Oh,
Yeah.
everyone asks for reference sheets, which takes so long. I have 3 of them. Why? And before that, I had like 3 others. They
Meanwhile,
take
me,
so much time. Like, hold
Meanwhile,
on, I'm
me,
gonna
I took
pull up some and send them in the chat. If you want to
I-
ask another question while I do this.
Okay, Philia, before you do, I'm going to do the commercial. And also, I
Okay.
would like to say tonight, everyone, please give a round of applause. Tonight, the guest or the host behind the scenes for Grave Matters is Midnight Researcher. So if you haven't yet, please head over
Yay.
to YouTube and check his channel out. Give him a subscribe if you haven't. Like his content, leave a comment as it will help his channel out a lot. So thank you,
And
Midnight Researcher, for being here.
welcome to the show, Midnight
It's fun.
Researcher.
So if we can give him a round
That's
of
the guy
applause.
behind the yellow stripe now.
Yep. So, and also, being scared, he's asking you, people to submit true, believable stories about you. Go and follow his subreddit. I don't have a link right now because it'll kick me out. But you can find it on his Twitter at Being Scared, or his YouTube, Being Scared. For true believable stories like you were stalked or what have you. If he uses your story on his channel, he will pay you $20 per story. Also, if you haven't yet, go to the Google Play Store or Apple and download his Chilling app. Right now, you can get 3-day free membership, and after that, it's just $2.99 a month. There's no commercials. You get to change the ambient sound and set a timer for how long you want to listen. There's amazing content creators over there like Swamp Dweller, Dr. Creepin, Your Maker, and many more. So go to Google Play Store, it's called Chilling app, and head over to his subreddit. Okay. Go ahead, Julia.
I was curious. Have either of you had any kind of formal training? Like, did you take art classes in school, or are you considering possibly like going to college and taking art?
Oof.
I took like one art class to see if I could better myself. Turns out, it wasn't for what I actually wanted, and then by the time I wanted out, I couldn't. So I was just stuck. I nearly failed that class. Good times.
Oof.
Oh my!
But yeah, college-wise, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on college yet. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Awesome.
For me, I have taken like multiple different art classes, like throughout my years. Like I always enjoyed art since I was really young. I just didn't start improving until like 7th grade. Like that's when like I started like my jump was in 7th grade, and then I started doing digital in 2018. Just God, that was confusing. Digital was weird at first. But now I have fun with it. It's my favorite. It's one of my more comfortable mediums that I like using. For a while though, I was self-taught and just usually used the knowledge I learned myself in my art classes. For college, that I have no idea because I have moved a lot. So when it feels like I have a plan and like I'm like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go to this and then do this, and oh dear lord, I'm moving again. Okay, let's try this again. Back to square one we get, and I am moving. This
That
seems
On the
sucks.
road again.
Yeah, no, literally. Okay, I'm in my senior year. I moved in a completely different state now than where I used to be. I used to live near Mori. Now I don't. And now I'm here, somewhere in the lands. And I'm confused as now my school is like, here, what college or like tech school would you like to go to? Would you like to go here, here, and here? We need you to fill out all these papers. We need to know where the heck you're going so we can send our transcripts. I don't know.
We need to know what you're doing with your life.
I don't know anything. They literally handed out papers, and they're like, here, you must fill this out in the span of like a few minutes and give it back to us. Where are you going? Tell us. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going.
As soon as
I literally
know,
have only been in this state for a few months. I moved here in August 7th last year. I still don't know anything here.
Oh, it's frustrating, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to drive yet. I'm scared of the car.
Yo, same.
Yo, yay! Let's learn not how to drive cars together.
Yo!
Yay!
Everyone, quick, stay
That's so
off the
strange to
damn
me.
roads.
It's so strange. All of the kids, you know, my age and the next generation, it's like, oh, they can't wait to get behind the car. And the newest generation is like, oh no, we're afraid of cars. We're not going to drive. Well, at some point, you're going to have to drive.
Not
may
if
be
I
an
make myself
emergency.
self-employed.
No.
Just stay in my house
Emergency.
and never leave. I'm already doing a great job at that right now.
Can't be a couch potato forever, Rayne.
Hey, I'm not a couch potato anymore. I got VR. I have actually been motivated to exercise, even though my
Right.
body is screaming at me.
Right.
am
You're
doing it.
You're a standing potato. Got it.
Pardon! Excuse you, tiny moth. I will crush you.
Do it. I dare you.
Okay, come here. I'll drive back up. I'll drive to your place. Give me a moment. I still have your
Please, I'm
address.
lonely.
So am I.
Oh my god, no.
Oh god, that was funny.
I'm coming to
This is our
get you.
bad test.
Haha.
Yes, he is. We'll get you here. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. I've been just doing this voice like, hello, would you like to know anything? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
If you're doing that voice, I could try to pull out Radical Mori again.
No,
Oh, no,
don't
no,
you
no,
dare.
no.
No, we are not touching that with a 1,100-foot pole.
What's wrong with that voice? What's wrong with
no.
it?
Stop. I do not want to hear him. He doesn't exist. I don't know who you're talking about.
But Rayne!
No, no.
Oh,
I
there
don't
it went.
Anyways,
Get out of here. I don't want you.
anyone else have any questions
Okay,
before
that
me and
was
Rayne just
disturbing.
devolve here?
Yeah, that was.
Yes.
That was
When
very...
to go? Go ahead. When to go? Go ahead.
Go for it.
Okay, so Moridoll and Rayne, Derringer and Spooky Boo had a question for you.
Yo.
I'm gonna ask Derringer's first. So Derringer wanted to know favorite Visipop character. I don't know what that is.
Oh, Vivian
Derringer,
Monroe.
don't kill me.
All right. I have a simple answer to that. Robo Fizz from Hell of a Ball. Funny
Oh, God.
clown.
When he was revealed on stream and you saw him, I was happy. I was correct on who was voice acting him. Right when he popped on screen, they were like, "Oh, we have an idea on who's gonna voice act him and everything." And I sat there and went, "Is it the one from the musical? Is it Beetlejuice? I was right." I flippin' screamed when I heard the voice. I was like, "I win! I was correct. I win. I get a cookie. Screw you all."
Grant, you might want to answer the question. Who's your favorite character? I know who it is.
No, the favorite. I don't do well with favorites, but in the beginning, I obsessed over drawing Alistair because my brain kept thinking Wendigo because he was a deer, and I learned he was a cannibal, and I was like, "Oh, one of my favorite folklore Native American things. Let's do it." Even though he's in the South and lives in Louisiana, New Orleans, which is nowhere near the North, but we're gonna do it. There was no heritage. So I do enjoy Alistair, but for Helva boss, because I'm gonna separate them because there's Has-Been and Helva. I do enjoy Stolas. I like Stolas' character a lot. Please, I want to know what the new episode is.
Funny old man.
Funny Clown Man. Yes, you like Funny Clown Man. I actually have a model that I should give you of it. I have a English. Hello.
You can
Hello.
speak.
Tongue. Do you work? Tongue. Organ in my mouth. Will you work? Okay. I have a model for you of Fizzaroli. You will enjoy it. I had a lot of fun in it.
Anyways, what was the other question?
I think it was
All right, so
talking about fine, medium. Like, do you enjoy fine, like digital over fine art, which is pencil? I think, right?
Spooky Boo asked, "Do you prefer digital drawing over pencil and paper?"
Honestly,
I prefer digital.
Digital. I used to be the person that was like, "Give me my paper." Yeah, I don't want to touch that computer. No. Now I'm over here like, computer. Hello.
He travels everywhere with his sketchpad and colored pencils.
I carry my entire like setup with a computer and tablet and plus my flash drive. I actually have all my artwork on my flash drive because I'm now a computer hobo and bounce back and forth between computers to draw. Because I have no computer of my own. I just kind of borrow my sister's old one and kind of use it. Even though that one is also dying. Because it's the same flippin' model that I had that was, I don't know, dying? Flatlining? Combusting?
Combustible lemon?
What?
Huh?
Question mark?
Question it.
Okay.
I have played so much Moridoll. But, you know, for me, I was kind of the same way. I used to purely draw on paper. I used to carry around so much shit. I mean, crap. I'm trying.
Shit's fine. Shit's fine.
I'm
the
trying.
one time I had like back when I used to draw like constantly on paper. God, I was that kid in the corner that always drew all the time. I doodled on everything I could reach, and I got upset the one time because my teacher took my entire giant pack of colored pencils, markers, pens, regular pencils, sketching pencils, highlighters, crayons. I somehow had crayons in there. My sharpeners, it was just entirely packed full that it was scary and it barely zipped closed. They took it and I was sad and I sat there with my head on the table and would not move.
Also, I'd like to say, Derringer got what I was referencing. Nice. He just
Leave it to
started posting.
Derringer. Yeah.
He just started posting. For
There we go.
Speech. There we go. I'm proud.
So my question for the both of you, have you always been drawn to do artwork, or is there someone that inspired you in your life? You know, somebody famous. Who or what was your inspiration?
I kind of, at first, no. I used to draw just horrible little things, and then I gave up after a while. And then I just kind of got inspired just by a bunch of different people. Overall, I'd watch videos on YouTube of just like animations and whatnot. I'd look around, just overall, it's hard saying any inspiration because I was inspired by a lot of people. Partly one of them being this little gremlin child named Rayne.
How dare you speak of me?
Just don't feed her after midnight. You'll be fine.
Oh, no, Gizmo. I love that movie. When I was little, I always have it.
But that's
I love it.
so. About when did you become more serious into your artwork, Maury?
Just kind of, honestly, lately. Like, overall, lately, I've tried getting better, and I've tried messing around with the dolls because I like doing that. I like drawing the like little dolls. I have a slight obsession with drawing things with stitches. I don't know why.
That.
Same thing with just taking off their jaws. You will notice half my characters. What is a jaw? Jaws aren't real.
Flip it, I literally deleted the jaw on your character that I was making.
Maury had a jaw. Not anymore.
He did. I remember like in his first design, he had like a jaw and everything, and he actually had a torso. He actually had a torso, and it wasn't just floating. You just keep dismembering your characters. What is wrong with you? They just.
He likes stitches.
What is one?
There is nothing attaching that torso. There's no stitches. That's floating orbs. I don't.
What
see
is
any
a
stitches
spine?
keeping that.
What is a spine? Anyways, Rayne, I think it's your turn to answer the question.
Oh dear. Oh god. Okay. I've forgotten the question. I am good at this. Wasn't it like, oh, if you were always drawn to art, right? Like,
Yeah, or
Yes,
who or what
yes, or
has
who inspired you.
yeah. I've always been drawn to art and everything, and for inspiration, it didn't really happen until later, but like I would always draw like these little monsters when I was like really young. They were horrible looking things. They were scribbly, as a toddler would do. But as I grew older and everything, I started having an interest with originally one of the developers of like in Blizzard. His name was like Chris Metzen. I didn't like a project on him, but he was an artist and he was also like a story writer within Blizzard. Like he made like he helped like create the world of like, well, Warcraft and StarCraft and Diablo and Dad, stop putting your thumb up. Basically though, after that point though, I just started being more inspired by just a lot of artists just all around me. I have so many friends that are artists that draw, and I can't really pick one person. Same with like Maury, because there was a lot of people after some point that I just was inspired by. Even the ones that I got to see like grow with their artwork, they inspire me because of just how much they've grown over the years that I've known them.
That's awesome.
I think I didn't get entirely serious until, well, 7th grade, because that's when I started actually trying to learn specific things instead of just throwing something on paper and expecting it to work. I actually started learning more about the anatomy of things in 7th grade. Even if it looked butchered. But hey, I got there. Didn't look like some horror craft of weirdness.
Well, I enjoy both of your artwork. I think you both do a fantastic job. And I still love the artwork that Maury did for me.
I love his little dolls. Every time he makes a doll
I do
design,
too.
I want to draw them.
My little creepy clown
rising.
Oh my gosh.
So, what's a crazy true fact about yourself?
Ooh.
I can't smell.
God damn
You can't
it!
smell.
God.
I can't smell.
Hey,
Absolutely
Wendigo,
actually
you're
can't.
twin.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Maury, I am also not able to smell.
Did you guys get hit in the head or something?
Well, actually, multiple times, but I don't
No.
think that caused it.
No, head trauma can cause it.
Oh, shit.
I will not confirm nor deny this notion.
Oh my god.
Head trauma is something I'm very familiar with. Little kid me was not safe.
Graceful.
Very much so.
Oh, good lord.
No, like whenever I try to do it, it's just there's nothing there. I just feel air. That's it. I don't feel anything else. No.
Oh,
Exactly.
that sucks.
Go, Rayne. Go. You crazy fact now.
I have a messed up neck.
Step back.
No,
Okay.
no, Rayne.
I don't know.
Rayne. You know, you could have said that the eye.
What? We don't talk about. No. Which thing? I can do multiple things with my eyes.
The whistling.
Oh god, no, we don't talk about that. No, we don't
Wait,
talk about.
what?
What? What? Wait. Come on.
Take 10 steps back.
No.
Rayne, can you? Would you? Oh god, there's the laugh. There it is. She's dead. I pronounced Rayne dead. Rayne, would you like to demonstrate?
I don't think I can. Why would you bring this up?
Why not? Because am I wrong in saying it's a crazy fact? It scared the shit out of me the first time I've ever heard it.
I don't know if I can do it. It's not something that you can just know that you can do immediately in that moment.
You can.
So to explain, like when Rayne did it a while back, you could hear this weird whistling noise coming from her, and I think a few of us wondered what it was, and she explained it's her eye. Like she can do that, and it's
Wait, what?
yeah. I don't think either of us know how. It just happens.
I don't know. It exists.
It exists.
I mean, at least it isn't like a thorn toad and its blood coming out.
That is true.
Oh, no.
So you have a whistling eye.
Basically, you know how like if you just like close your nose, you like to pop your ears.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, apparently when I do it, air comes out of my right eye, and sometimes it whistles. It makes like a high-pitched
Oh.
scream.
Wow.
It legit does
Okay,
sound.
Now, see, that's kind of a crazy, interesting thing.
Yes.
I wish I could have just sticked with the idea of like, oh, my sister sat on my head before I was bored, so I can now just pretend I break my neck. But no, I have more. Have to say, oh no, my eyeball whistles. I can whistle from my eyeball.
What can I say except suffer as I have suffered?
I have seen people that will like snort milk and then
Oh,
somehow blow the milk out through their the eyeball thingies.
Ear
I am in
ducts.
agony.
Yes.
I don't know how people can
That
do that,
would
and it creeps me
burn.
out.
Yeah.
That would burn. The amount of times I've accidentally, I would laugh while drinking, and it just, my nose would burn because suddenly, oh, I have milk just out of my nostrils suddenly. Ow, bitch. I mean,
Dagnabbit.
Wow. That's
As you-
unique. I really like that, though. You know, not many people can whistle out their eye. I think
Rayne,
it's cool.
Rayne is the only person that I know can do it.
can I? Wait, did that work? Wait a minute.
There it is!
There it is.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
There
gosh.
it is! That was that. Every time I hear that, it amazes me.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more
No.
intense and very loud, and I can just blink my eye and just go like squeak, 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 squeak. It's just fucking
Rat,
it's weird.
rat rain.
Rat rain. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Skaven.
No. None of it. No. We don't talk about the Skaven. We don't
Rain
talk
dingle
about
burr.
Is there any more questions? Dang it! I see that we don't talk about Bruno. I didn't even look at the chat and there it was. Dang it. No. No.
Yeah, anyone else have
Typed
any
it in the
questions?
chat and suddenly my brain's like, someone said it. I must now say it.
Yeah,
What?
anyone else have any questions before me and Rain devolve to monkey?
we will not like exist by the end of this. We need another question.
Yeah, let me.
Yes, actually, we do. My question
put
to
them in
you
jail?
is, yes, put them in jail, please.
Okay. Well, you ask your question though, and then I'll do it.
Oh, go ahead. You put them in jail. Be my guest.
Okay, so you guys were really, really bad, and you're now in the Grave Matters jail, and you're going to be put to death. So we're going to give you a last meal, and we're also going to give you your choice of how you die.
Oh god.
So
Rain, do you
what
wanna
would you
go
like for your
first?
last meal, and how do you want to die?
No, you more.
No. I
Reverse Uno.
believe the non-picky person should go first.
No, reverse Uno.
Hey, Philia, can I add a part to this question?
Hey,
Thank
you
you.
can do whatever you want, honey.
All right, and I would add the Philia's question. What did y'all do to get put in jail?
All right, fine. Since
Okay,
since
that's good.
Rain
That's good.
since Rain is being Gremlin Child, last meal microwave ramen.
God,
One of the only things I eat. I am not.
you still upset me to this day with this
Shut.
knowledge.
It's good. It's good.
The only thing you eat is SpaghettiOs and ramen. You've never tried
That's
anything.
not true.
Have you
I
eaten
eat other
steak?
stuff.
Have you tried steak yet? Have you? I had to. You did not even know what a. You didn't even. You never had a banana. And so you went into my house.
Yeah, you also forgot
Have you
I
gotten
could
strawberries yet?
smell.
Have you tried pears?
Actually, yes. I like
Just-
pears. Kind of. Anyways,
Just-
I'd like to actually answer the question now, Rain, or else.
Right.
Please, please.
So, this is normal. So, how I would be put to death? Well, it'd have to be ridiculous. It would have to be. So I'd say something along the lines of shot after trying to pit me against a bear didn't go well.
Okay.
The bear lost. Why not a bear?
You're in jail for killing a bear.
No.
Okay.
The execution was supposed to be with the bear, but I won.
Oh, I see.
And then everybody just realized, oh yeah, we have guns. Just bam, dead instantly.
Okay.
That bear's still
Death by
alive.
bear. Okay.
I'm
Attempted death by bear.
attempted.
Okay.
Now, what I would be in jail for? That is a good question. I have
Your
Probably
crimes
a
of
lot-
eating ramen.
All right, listen here. Probably along the lines of stealing a bunch of cats.
Why would you be
So
put
you
to
want
death
to
for
be
stealing
the old cat lady? The crazy old cat lady?
Want to be? I already am. Even though I have one cat.
You will amass an army.
I will
You
amass an army. You can't stop me.
Why would I want to stop you? Have fun.
Here is a valid point.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Rayne, what did you do this time to get in jail?
This time, excuse you. What other times would have bleh. What other times would have been like why I would have gone to jail?
Oh, you know, all the murders.
What murders? I did nothing. I'm absolutely innocent. I'm a jovial little gremlin who just draws. I did nothing.
That is the biggest lie you've ever told.
Excuse you.
No.
First, for my final meal, let's see. Why do I have to pick a meal? I don't like decisions. Steak. Steak with red potatoes. Mashed red potatoes with the brown gravy.
Damn, yes. Girl after my own heart.
I like how I'm just so simplistic and just like
You're
you're
just
fine
robbing
dining.
me over here. Some steak is like red mashed potatoes. I don't know if I would. Should I keep this? Would I still keep the skin on them, or should they not have? Or should they not have?
Oh, skin, definitely.
Skin.
Definitely.
Yeah, no,
Red
we're going
potatoes
skin with
with
this. Okay. Let's see. What else? What could be? I could have corn with it, but like
Yeah.
peas.
Fuck corn.
Maury, shut up.
Don't like corn.
Shut your mouth.
While she's thinking of that, I'll tell you about one of the most uniqueness, whatever, we get the point, responses that we've had was when we had MD Who on, okay? And we asked her the question, and she said popcorn kernels. That way when they flip the switch, I start popping.
Oh. Oh. That's a helpful way to go. She's dead. We lost her again.
No, that's wonderful. Get over here. I'm having my nice fancy beef. Hey, hey.
That's fun.
That's funny.
Every time I hear it, I have to laugh.
I love that. That is beautiful. I am not as smart to think of that, but I love that, and I commemorate. I give props to that. There we go. English. English is my first and only language. Why can't I speak it?
So I just had this question that popped in my head. I have to ask this before I forget. So to both of you, my main thing that I like to do is write poetry. So if I wrote a poem, do one or both of you think that somewhere down the road, if I came to you and go, okay, create me a picture, what you know, when you read the poem, what you see or feel in an expression. Could or would you do art based around a poem?
Currently, for me, I'd have to say no, because I need to figure out how to branch out beyond just the dolls and whatnot.
Right.
And right now I haven't, because I've just stuck with what I know. Little doll things.
It's okay. What about you, Rayne?
I think I would. I actually do enjoy poems at times. Like they were actually one of the more funner things I like to do when I was in school. Basically, yeah, no, it's like if I can understand the poem and I can see like where it might be going, I wouldn't try and make like a drawing, like of how like I would have interpret it probably.
Awesome. Thank you.
I think I'm just gonna be that basic person who just gets steak with mashed potatoes, corn, and everything. I think I'll just be that basic person because I haven't had steak in a while. Now I'm craving steak.
Oh. Okay, show's over. Gotta go eat. Anyways.
All right. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I'm kidding, you guys. My God.
Oh.
Sorry, I have never done that and never will. That is like totally not professional.
This.
But I
This
will
is
be
okay.
having steak sometime soon. Maury's like, wow, really?
Mm.
So, Wendigo, you have a question for them. Wendigo?
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay. So, for new and upcoming artists, what would be some advice that you could offer them?
Don't pull a me and actually sketch. Sketch, please. I made a mistake.
I think for me, when you're first starting out, don't compare yourself to others. If you compare yourself, you will only set yourself up for like self-sabotage, and you just won't feel the energy to do things. If seeing as like you're just starting out and everything, you should be happy with the fact that what you're making is something that you've made. You did this. You created this. And you should also look up a lot of references. We can't, like, a lot of artists use a lot of references. Don't expect that you can just immediately draw something without at least knowing what it looks like. You could, I think, like, one of the things, though, that, like, I've heard, though, is draw what you think it looked like, and then you look up references, and then you kind of work with it. Kind of get an idea. So, a bunch of references. Sketching. Boring. And just really believe in yourself and don't compare yourself to others.
Great advice.
Don't be me,
Everyone has their own
basically.
thing.
Don't be me.
Don't pull a Moridoll.
You're a
is what he's
wonderful
saying.
person, Maury.
That's debatable, Rayne. Anyways, let's move on.
I will fight you on this.
You'll fight me over a lot of things.
I do.
Anyways, anybody else have any other questions?
Does anybody else? Okay, let's see. One more question. You both are having a dinner party. Which 5 people would you invite, dead or alive, in the horror community?
In the horror community? Oh, God.
I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea for this one.
All right, then in general, just actors, actresses, comic books,
Nicolas
anime.
Cage. Easily Nicolas Cage. Because Nicolas Cage. You can't go wrong with Nicolas
No,
Cage.
my brain was thinking that too.
Ha!
My brain was like, Nicolas Cage.
Were you about to say Pickles?
No!
Are we talking about Pickles Cage?
No, that was not what I was going for. We are not talking that. No. You're gonna put that in a little box and put it away.
Pickles Cage can never be stopped.
No, we're not talking about Nicolas Cage. That thing never existed.
So Nicolas Cage. Who else?
Honestly. Rayne, you go.
If you can't answer, it's okay. It's okay.
Because like when you said horror community, I
All right, anime artist.
like Like one of the people I used to watch.
Video
like,
game
I
characters,
do them on
family.
there. There was just one person that I would watch a lot when I was little. I still do now, but I've been so busy. Madame Macabre. I enjoyed watching their stuff when I was little.
Awesome.
Maybe that would be cool.
Rayne, I just picture you like touching your fingers together.
How did you know?
Same brain cell.
I've been doing that too much, and now it's just stuck on me. I keep doing the like, just place fingers to each other. My friend showed me, and now I've been stuck doing it. Let's see, actors.
Anime favorite.
I get asked the question, and now I can't remember. Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver.
Oh God,
I just thought
yes.
Alien. I just thought Alien, and then like Ripley. Let's go.
Ripley. Def.
Ripley. Let's go.
Def. Oh, no arguments there.
No, I thought of somebody else I invite.
She's very attractive woman.
Finally thought of somebody else.
Very.
Mr. Creepypasta, just so I could finally fight him.
MCP.
Just
Hey, I will have to make that tweet. Oh, I'm sorry, thinking out loud. Anyways.
You're bad.
Hey, MCP. Moridoll just challenged you to.
oh, I constantly just like I beat him up in VR chat, or at least I try to.
Right?
I beat up everybody in VR chat. Isn't that right, Rayne?
Yes. Even though, like, if you're his friend, that does not mean that you are safe. He has thrown me and many that I know off a train.
Actually, if you're my friend, that means you're in even more danger.
God no. If you're his friend, you have been targeted. You have been put onto a list. Watch your back. This moth will.
You're on
if
the
you're
watch
in-
list.
You might
Yeah,
be in your
it
wall.
was, I believe we
Closet under your
met.
bed. Beware.
I believe in VR that I did see you there, Maury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm usually around at HorrorCon quite a lot when I can be.
Right.
God, I keep getting busy. I've been wanting to like join in on that and everything. I joined 2 times, and then after that's like, I'm too busy. I gotta do this. And you got this. I want to join. I've been wanting to. I now have VR. I could try to join again. I don't have to rely on my sister's time or when I'm allowed to get on her computer.
If we run out of time, where does it go?
Where's the time? Where does it go? I
Go.
don't know. How many people was it supposed to be? So Nicolas Cage, Madame Macabre, Sigourney Weaver.
We can go with 3. We can go with 3 if you want.
Yes, because I do not have the brain cells to think of more names because I suck at that. I
Okay.
just knew why.
Okay, if I had to choose somebody else, I'd say Nightmine because he's just a fantastic guy.
I knew it.
Listen, I'm willing to admit, I'm a fanboy. Listen, I'm a fanboy.
I
I'm willing to
remember when
admit
you
it.
found him, like you like DM'd me like a screenshot and when you
Shut
found out because you.
So, Maury, speaking fanboy over there, I did send a message to Nightmind to ask him if he would be interested in coming on Grave Matters for an interview. I'm still waiting. But if he does, get your fanboy on because I will ask you to come on as a guest host.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely got it. If this happens, I'll be screaming in chat.
Oh, if Cece, if you can get him on, that's gonna be awesome. If we're gonna get Moridoll on here as well.
I physically can't say no.
I like Maury. This
If it's-
Thursday, NM, you on? Mhm.
I'll give you a maybe on that.
No, you're on. You're coming on.
Nah, it's mainly because I don't like.
How does it feel, Maury, to get dragged?
I don't know. I'll drag you somewhere else. You little shit. Drag
I
you
will
right to the
fight you.
trash can.
Trash can? What are you doing in my home?
What are you doing in mine?
Come on, Maury. Just picture
Touch
this.
base with the
You
voice.
get a DM from me on Discord, and I go, "Hey, Maury, on such and such day, guess who's going to be on Grave Matters? You're going to be a guest host."
I'm gonna be honest. It's not even that I wouldn't want to. It's more so my schedule, because here's how my schedule works. Things just happen. Like today. No, like today is a prime example of that. So fun fact about me. I have basically nothing identification wise because I got screwed over. Leave it at that. So we were planning on going to the DMV so I can finally get something. We pushed back multiple days. We go down there today. They were only doing pictures. I couldn't even get the ID. We wasted like 15 minutes just there. I woke up early, and when I got home, I just felt like death. I sleep most of the day away.
He does. I was surprised
And
that
you're
he
not
worked at
any
that
better.
gym. Oi,
Yeah.
I have been good. At least I'm not like how it was over summer. Okay. I actually been getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning, stuck doing nothing for 2 hours, and I go to school. So hush. Hush. Hush.
No.
Yes.
Anyways,
Because I'm actually sleeping.
shut the fuck up. I'm gonna.
Make me. I will fight you.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Wait, Maury, we can actually do the boxing in VR chat now.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah,
That's a
okay.
good point.
We're planning that later. Sometime. We could do it. I have plans
And
now.
sometime, Rayne, if you would like, since you like poetry, there are poems on my channel. You're more than welcome to listen to those, or just say, "Hey, in DM, I'm free. You want to read to me some of your poems?" I'm willing to do it anytime. So,
Okay, yeah, no, I'm interested. I'll definitely check those out.
okay. One of them, called War Stream, took me 5.5 years to write.
Oh.
Yes.
Derringer is threatening everyone by saying he will fight them, including us and Wendigo.
I'm out of
Oh,
this.
no.
I don't know anything.
I-
So,
Listen,
I'm just looking in the chat.
Derringer,
I've
Derringer,
just
do
met
you
you.
really want to go that route?
I've just met you. I'll have you know, I'm proficient in the art of random bullshit.
You're basically Faust. Maury over here is basically Faust.
Random bullshit. Go. I love Faust. Faust is a great character from Guilty Gear. Funny
So,
paper bag man.
do either one of you have a question for myself or Wendigo? Philia had to leave due to an urgent phone call. So, do either one of you have a question for us?
Yeah, how have your brain cells put up with me this long?
You know, Maury, I would ask the same question because
I can answer that real quick. I deal with the likes of PA nightmares all the time.
Oh, dear.
right? PA, do not listen to this. Do not listen to this.
I am only
I'm
joking.
gonna go hide now. I'm gonna go hide.
This call
now.
has been censored.
Do not come to my house and decapitate me.
Do you have a question for us, Rayne?
Well, first off, Wendigo, what made you choose your name? Like, you're the sleeping Wendigo.
So, I pretty much, when I was starting my channel, I pretty much wanted a cryptid as my mascot, and since I'm part Native American, I went with a Wendigo.
Wait,
And
which tribe?
I am part Cherokee.
I'm part Shawnee.
Wow.
And I just put sleeping in front of it because that was the first thing that came to my head.
I like
Actually,
your
like,
name.
when I was searching up things about, like, the tribe that I'm from, like, I was looking up Algonquin tribes because that's the origins of, like, the Wendigo. And it listed Shawnee, and I stopped and stared, and I was like, what? Is Shawnee a part of the Algonquin tribes? Hold on a minute. Excuse me? Like, I was interested in Wendigos way before that, and I was like obsessed with them. Maury can attest to that.
Yes.
We literally befriended each other because of Wendigos. I'm not joking. We were like talking about Wendigos when we first
We can
talk,
explain
like,
that
message each
story in
other.
a second.
Yeah, but you know, like, that was like fascinating. I was like, oh my god, hello, Wendigos? Are you a part of like my old heritage? Excuse me. But no, I just like found that interesting, and then like I wanted to know like what your reason was, and hey, we're both part Native American. Yeah,
Awesome.
Yep.
I love folklore. I'm just too obsessed with Wendigos to go and look at the others because I keep forgetting everything else.
I need to
I need
look-
to do
my
that more.
entire YouTube channel is around folklore.
Okay, time to binge.
I need to look more into like actual like.
I will binge. You fear me. I will stay up in the night.
She will.
Send her your
will.
YouTube channel.
But no,
Very
I need to look into actual like Mothman folklore because for being the resident Mothman, I don't know entirely too much.
I actually know someone who lived in that area when all the Mothman stuff was going on.
Oh shit.
Yep. I know someone who lived in that area when all of that was going down.
Huh.
Scary. So if we have no more questions, Rayne and Maury, we'll go ahead and let you say some final words, then Wendigo, and then I'll go ahead and close the show. So, Rayne or Maury, which one would like to go first?
Rayne, go.
God dang it.
Haha.
Final words. Let's see. I'll just give some encouraging ones. For all those that are, if you are watching, either currently present or currently in the possible future, I would just say, if something seems like difficult, just know that it'll be easy. Yes, it's difficult, but if you keep pushing through it, you'll get to it. Like, you'll be able to get past it, and you'll be proud of what you make in the end. It's gonna take a while, but it's worth it.
Good advice. I like that. Maury?
I'm in your walls.
Wow.
Okay, he's in our walls. Everybody, grab the
I'm not
folders.
good at closing remarks. I'm good at
Okay.
random stuff.
Okay, so grab your
The inspirational Maury. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
Well, time to grab a roll of newspaper. I'm gonna swat them off.
I hate it.
swat him off. Okay, I could have King make a thumbnail. Oh my God, here we go. Swat him off, and what was it Rayne said? She needs to be swat him off, and there was something that she said. But anyways, Wendigo, any final words?
I would like to thank Maury and Rayne for coming on to the show. It was very fun having y'all. And I would like to thank everyone in chat who came. And I would like to thank Seth for being the person behind the yellow line tonight.
Right. So again, remember, check out the Chilling Out from Being Scared. Go over and submit to his subreddit. If you have a true story, believable, anything that happened to you, submit it to him. You can find all the information you need for both Chilling and his subreddit and the stories on his Twitter and his YouTube channels, which right now he is live. So thank you to everyone in chat. Maury and Rayne, thank you for being here tonight. Awesome interview. Rayne, really nice to meet you. You're a hoot. This has been a blast. Again, everyone, please give a round of applause to Grave Matters host tonight, Midnight Researcher. Remember to head over to his channel if you haven't. Subscribe, comment, and share. And let's see. Join us next Thursday as we will be joined by Ray Demon and Jelly Bean. So until then, stay frightened, and remember, if you do listen, the graves always whisper. And once you join the collective, you can leave nevermore. Good night, everyone.